Good Tuesday evening, everybody across the state of Mississippi. Hope everybody is doing well. We currently have a brand new tornado warning that does include the areas in and around the Ellisville area. It also includes the Laurel area as well. And so the tornado warning is radar indicated for Jones County until 7:15. A tornado capable of producing a tornado was located near Sanford, or 11 miles southwest of Ellisville, moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour. Now, once again, let me explain that it is going to be at Summerall. It's going to be at Moselle at 7 o'clock. Also, near the areas of Seminary down there in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. So that is the only storm of concern that we have right now. Is going to be this one down here. Um, I don't know about North Laurel, Kevin. I'm gonna need to let's look at this together, because there's your actual couplet. There's Polygon, and let me put this into motion for you. And there you can see is the actual couplet. Now, to me, it looks like that it is going to parallel the 59 corridor, going from Ellisville up to Laurel. Now, once again, it does look like that it will probably stay on the south side of Laurel. However, I still want to watch this over the next 15 to 20 minutes to see where this actually goes. And so it is about to cross the area of Ellisville, close to where 59 comes into 29. They're in the city of Ellisville, Mississippi. And once again, this is a radar indicated rotation for 16 more minutes, but I can guarantee you that in 16 minutes, this thing is going to be sitting right on top of Ellisville here in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Also, it is going to be sitting near Laurel and points off to the south as well. Now, I did note that we had a little bit of damage from Marion County, Mississippi earlier. Wind damage reported to transformers and substation, and this was in Foxworth in Marion County, Mississippi, and that was at 5:45. So we've had a lot of damage reports, scattered throughout the entire state of Mississippi, but this is the only tornado warning that we have active right now. I do want to quickly make sure that I put everything on my Facebook page to public so that people can share this if needed. Um, but yes, this is going to be very, very close to Ellisville. This is also going to be really, really close to Laurel as well. And it's basically right here, close to where the village is, Marcel and Rainy, Mississippi, also along the 590 corridor, really close to the Pittman Road area and the Lance Corporal Roy M. Wheat Memorial Highway. And also coming up the 11 corridor, which runs from Ellisville down to Hattiesburg as well. Um, Okay, back off to the west, the National Weather Service in Jackson is issuing a severe thunderstorm warning. So we've got more storms back off to the west. So this will not be the last round. There is another line of storms that are developing back off to the west. And so this is going to be a long duration event, as you can see up here for the people that are not in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. We've got a couple of strong thunderstorms, no warnings right now, with storms sitting over Philadelphia, Mississippi, and then over here towards Scuba and DeKalb, Mississippi as well. We've got another batch of storms that are up here towards the Starkville area and Eupora. And then, of course, we've got other storms in progress southwest of Kosciuszko and around the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And then the last line is coming through the Delta of Mississippi. And once we get this last line through us over the 55 corridor, we are through with severe weather. So if you're watching right now in Greenwood, Indianola, and Greenville, Mississippi, your severe weather threat is over. Anybody that is along and east of that line, they're in the Delta of Mississippi. You're still under the threat. However, if you were back here towards the Memphis area, if you were up here towards the Oxford, Clarksdale, Pontotoc area, you guys are through with severe weather. And this storm and these storms are going to continue to move on off towards the south and towards the east. Okay, got a brand new. Now, this is not a tornado warning, but I do want to mention that Choctaw, Clay, and Oktibbeha counties have been issued underneath a severe thunderstorm warning for the potential of very large hail and damaging straight line winds in excess of 60. And this is going to be for this area that is right here close to the city of Starkville. And this is moving up towards the areas in between Eupora and Starkville. It just left Ackerman, Mississippi, and Sturgis, and it is moving towards the Highway 82 corridor. So there's your brand new severe thunderstorm warning that does include Starkville and West Point. However, the reason that I'm here is because we got a tornado warning. Let me back out and put Jackson, Mississippi back on. We've got a tornado warning that does include the Ellisville area and Laurel as well. And it's right here, really close to Ellisville right now. It is bearing down on the city right now. It is right here towards the village area. And let me see, because that is very, very tight couplet. Let me see if there is... don't see anything that would indicate that this thing would be down right now, which is good. But that is very, very tight couplet coming towards the Ellisville area, and especially down here. I'm going to go in here closer to where I can read some of the roads. Pittman Road, if you are on the area of Phillips Road East, you guys are underneath the warning as well. Jordan Road, West Cove, Oak Grove Road, Pittman Road, you guys are right now over the area where the actual tornado is coming across right now. Also along the 11 corridor near the village. This is south of the city of Ellisville, and then it's going to come up here to a point towards the 590 corridor. All right, so they have issued. All right, so let me back out because they are putting Ellisville underneath the tornado warning now. They are extending this warning until until 8:15, and this does include Laurel. It does include Ellisville. So it's going to come up this way. So it does now include Laurel, Ellisville, and Marcel. I hope I'm saying that correctly, until 8:15. Good news is it is radar indicated. Also in the warning is Myrick. So once again, Ellisville, Laurel, Tucker's Crossing, and Myrick. It is about to pop up on your screen here in just a second. There's your new warning. And it does include the area of all of Laurel, basically from Shady Grove and Hoy all the way to the south. So if you were in Laurel, along the old Bay Springs Road, the Parker Drive area, and points off to the south, this is going to be the area that does include the Laurel area. Now, if you're up here towards Shady Grove or the Houston Road area, it's going to be a little bit south of your area. But if you're up here in downtown Laurel, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now over towards Eastview, Corporal James D. Stanton Memorial Highway, along the 84 corridor. All of those areas need to be in your safe place because this thing is going to come across Tucker's Crossing, Antioch, and Myrick as well, also near the Queensburg area of Laurel, Mississippi. So I'm going to back out now and switch back on the radar. And there, of course, is your couplet. There, of course, is your possible tornado. Now, once again, I do want to mention that this is radar indicated. That does not mean that anything is down right now, but that can change very, very quickly, and especially with as tight as this storm is and as tight as that couplet is, you're going to want to watch this, especially if you are further up the 11 corridor near Ellisville, or moving up towards the 59 corridor near the Laurel Airport, the Hessler Noble Field, Queensburg, or Laurel. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. And this storm does have an inflow notch. I do want to also mention that. So this storm is getting really good inflow into it. And this warning goes until 8:15. And once again, this is for Ellisville, Tucker's Crossing, Myrick, and Laurel are in the path of this storm. And let me look and see if you guys have got any questions for me. I'm using Restream, but I've got the warnings popped up, and I've also got the radar, so I don't often get the chance to see any of your comments. Okay. It has not touched down as of right now, so that is the good news. However, that is a very, very tight couplet that is down here towards the area of Dancetown, Dancetown Road. I guess that's how you say that. Dacetown Road. And this is in southern Ellisville. And this is going to cross over here where the 590 hits 29. So if you are near the Jones County Junior College, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are near Augusta Road, the Albert B. Shows Memorial Highway, the Corner Market, the Greer's Cash Saver in Ellisville, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, Pecan Grove and Jenkins, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place because that is where this possible tornado is going to be crossing right into Ellisville right now. And of course, there is what you don't like to see is your inflow notch coming into the city of Ellisville like this right here. got your inflow coming into the storm, so that means it is a very mature storm. And let me also say this as well. If you were up here along the Buffalo Hill Road, Neal Road, or Graves Road, you guys are going to see large hail. The purple and pink shade on your screen is large hail, and your possible tornado is going to be down here towards the area of the village and towards Benson, just south of Ellisville, and it's going to come up here and cross near the Jones County Junior College and Ellisville Cemetery. So this is where it's going to cross, also near College Drive. And so this is going to be crossing Ellisville, also near the Ellisville Municipal Hospital and the Corner Market. So this is going to be where the possible tornado is going to cross. There is your couplet that is coming really close to the city of Ellisville. And I do want to do one thing. Okay. All right, briefly. I don't. Okay, we're getting reports of a possible wall cloud over Jones College. Possible wall cloud over Jones College, which is right there in the heart of Ellisville. Okay, for some reason, there are cameras in Hattiesburg and there are cameras in Laurel. However, there are no active cameras in Ellisville. I did want to check and see if we had any street view cameras in Ellisville. Unfortunately, we do not, so we're going to have to use the radar only. All right, so there, of course, is your possible tornado, and it is going to be close to the area over the Ellisville State School Road area, also near Ellisville State School and Augusta Road, also near Jones County Community College. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place in Ellisville as well. Like I've said again, the Corner Market, the Ellisville Municipal Hospital. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Oak Street, you need to be in your safe place right now. South Jones High School and the Greer Cash Saver. Up there in Ellisville, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. And then from there, it is going to go over towards the area of the Ellisville Tuckers Crossing Road. And then it will come up here towards a point of Tuckers Crossing, Antioch, and then move towards the Myrick community as well. So it does look like that this thing is going to take a southern path. And if you track that out, it's probably going to stay south of Laurel. But I still want you in your safe place if you're in Laurel, because it's better to be safe than sorry. All right, so on the new scan, that is very, very tight couplet. that is very, very tight rotation near the Augusta Road area. And sitting over here towards the 29 corridor, just off to the southeast of Ellisville. It took a jog a little bit towards the east, so it does look like that it's not going to smash Ellisville in through the center. It's going to go more just off towards the Jenkins and Pecan Grove area. But regardless, if you're in Ellisville, you're going to see a lot of large hail with this. But your tornado is going to be crossing the 29 corridor down here towards the Jenkins and Pecan Grove community right now. Also, if you are near the Spur Line Road area and getting down here towards the Albert B. Shows Memorial Highway, towards the area of Jenkins, Mississippi, Rogers Road, you need to be in your safe place as well. Large hail is probably falling anywhere in between Ellisville and Laurel right now. Coming up here towards the area of Walters, Burnt Bridge Road, Paulding Road, and Pendroff in Mississippi. And also near the Hessler Noble Field. You guys are probably getting a lot of very heavy rain, and you're also probably getting a lot of large hail with this. The large hail is going to be closer to Laurel, and your tornado threat is going to be down here towards the Pecan Grove area. So we just have an update from the National Weather Service in Jackson, and the good news is that it is still radar indicated. It continues until 8:15 for Laurel, Ellisville, and Myrick. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located right over Ellisville, moving to the northeast at 30. So, okay, we have not gotten the update just yet. But your couplet is sitting right over the 29 corridor or just off to the east of the 29 corridor right now. And this warning goes into effect or goes out for 56 more minutes until 8:15. All right, there's your new polygon. All right, Laurel at 7:30, which is going to be in about 6 minutes. Tucker's Crossing at 7:35, and Mill Creek at 7:50. So once again, if you are in Laurel, go ahead and be in your safe place, and it's going to be on top of you at 7:30. All right, I'm going to zoom out and see if we can get a better look at this from Mobile. See what it looks like from Mobile. A little bit too far away from Mobile. I thought it would be. Let's look at it from New Orleans. Yeah, still a little ways away, so we're going to have to use Jackson. I just like to look at all of the surrounding areas, but once again, that's going to be the area of concern. That is going to be sitting down here towards the Pecan Grove area. In about 5 more minutes, I can give Ellisville the all clear. And it does look like that it's going to want to take a southern track towards Tucker's Crossing, Antioch, and Myrick. Okay, let me... Oh, crud. Hold on. Um, okay, there is the updated severe thunderstorm warning that I did want to show you guys for Clay and Oktibbeha counties until 8:30, and we do have a report back here north of Ackerman, Mississippi. There in Choctaw, Mississippi, of hail reported north of Ackerman to 1.25 inches in diameter, and this is 2 miles south of Reform, Mississippi. And so this is going to be in towards the area of north of Ackerman or Ackerman. Uh, then that storm is the one that is sitting right here along the Highway 82 corridor and just off to the west of West Point, Mississippi. It will include the areas of Lakeside Estates and the Waddle community. And then it will come up here towards a point between Houston and Aberdeen, Mississippi. So we've got large hail that is falling to the north of Starkville. No active tornado warnings on that. I do want to also check briefly the storms for rotation that are coming through Philadelphia. From Columbus, I'm not seeing anything that catches my eye. That is good. From Jackson, I'm not seeing anything either. I think that these are going to be large hail up here north. I think if you are north of 59 and 20 tonight, if you are north of the 20 corridor, it's going to be a large hail threat. I think if you're south, that's going to be your tornado threat for the rest of the night. And then we real quick need to look at this storm that is coming into Mississippi from Louisiana that includes just south of Natchez, Mississippi. And this is for 1 inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, but that is so far away from the radar site, you can't get a good look at that one. Maybe from New Orleans, but I doubt it. No. Okay. So we've got, briefly, we got a severe thunderstorm warning for large hail that includes Choctaw, Clay, and Oktibbeha counties until 8:15. We got a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Adams County in Mississippi, and we've got a tornado warning that continues now down here for the areas just off towards the south and the east of Ellisville and south of Laurel. And that is a wicked inflow notch right there. And it is still radar indicated, which is good. And that thing has completely fallen apart. It's not as tight as it once was, as it is coming over the 15 corridor, Tucker's Crossing. So if that trend continues, I would expect the Weather Service to cancel the tornado warning for Jones County. I don't see anything that would indicate that this thing is on the ground, which is good. And this thing is moving off at a very high clip. Now, I will tell you that is a very large hail core that is sitting over the Laurel, Mississippi area right now. That could be very large hail that is falling over Queensburg right now. Also near Laurel, Mississippi. Your large hail core is going to be basically from the Hessler Noble Field, all the way over to South Maple Street, and then getting up here towards the 84 corridor. So that is a very, very large hail core that is sitting on the city of Laurel right now. And then, of course, you're also going to have your tornado threat that is back down here towards the Tucker's Crossing and the Antioch area, about to move up towards Myrick, and then it will move out of the county, coming over here towards a point just west of Waynesboro and cross in between Waynesboro and Shabuda, Mississippi. But the large hail is a concern. The tornado threat off of that scan has weakened some, which is really good news. Because it was really tight when it was back here crossing Ellisville and crossing the 29 corridor. And now that it's coming towards the 15 corridor, it has really weakened over in this area, and it's very broad. And if that trend continues, we want that to continue because that will indicate that the Weather Service will cancel the tornado warning. So I want to repeat, they have not canceled the tornado warning. I do want to mention that, and I do have good news. All right, so let me back out. So Jones County, Mississippi, is a county in Jackson that deals with the Weather Service out of Jackson, Mississippi. They issued the warnings for Ellisville and Laurel.